Tomorrow, Tesla will report vehicle production and deliveries for the third quarter of 2025. And small brain, quote-unquote, investors and or traders and or gamblers will focus too much on this number and ignore what's happening with AI, autonomy, robotaxis, Optimus, etc. These same investors, I'm sure, are extremely angry that Amazon no longer reports their quarterly book sales, because that's really where they would like to be focused. Perhaps an analogy. Imagine that you need to cross a road, a street, busy street, cars flying by left, right, and center, right? How would you go about doing this? Well, what you would do is use all of your senses, including vision, hearing, look left, look right, observe the scene, note where vehicles are, how fast they're moving, anticipate where they're heading, will they stop, is there a light changing color, what do I do here, how do I get across the road safely, take in the whole scene, create a model in your mind of what the future's going to look like, and determine when in that future you will be able to safely cross the street. I know, crazy idea, right? If you are a dipshit, instead, you'd put on some earmuffs because you better ignore the noise. I mean, that's not going to give me any useful information. Ignore. Like ignore autonomy, the robot, ignore. In fact, you shut off all of your senses, ban yourself from looking left or right. Instead, what you would do is whip out a microscope and start examining the scene at a microscopic level. Automotive margin, microscopic level. Vehicle sales, quarter over quarter, decline, microscope. And of course, while looking at everything through the microscope, you'd fail to notice the big picture, to take in the full scene, attempt to cross the road safely and get hit by a fucking car, you moron. I conjecture that there's two types of investors when it comes to Tesla. Those who are looking around, taking in the entire scene with all of their senses, interpreting and trying to find a safe spot to cross the road, versus the gigatards, while ignoring their senses, ignoring the big picture, refusing to look at all the pieces of the puzzle, and instead using nothing but a microscope to examine a tiny fraction of everything there is to observe. So while we're on the subject of zooming out, let's hear from Gene Munster, who, according to the title of this video, which I've not yet watched, doesn't appear to be using a microscope because he is actually going to discuss the broader implications of the US EV tax credit going away, which apparently is a long-term win for Tesla, which, by the way, is true.